You know, this is balmy. Here am I, calmly discussing fabulous planets with blue moons, giant spiders, magic crystals, as if I was talking about, pussycats, fish and chips, and the Liverpool docks.
Well, they're just as real.
Oh, I know. That's what gets me.
It's incredible. We were doing this without realizing it.
Certainly.
What sort of power could do that to us?
We won't know that till we get to the other side of that wall.
Won't that be dangerous? What if the force returns?
Fight it. It's perfectly possible.
How?
Focus your mind on something you're very sure of. Your family. Fish and chips. Concentrate on that one thought to keep the dream images out. All right? Now, come on, everybody. We haven't got much time.
Lola?
No, just a lot of tourists eating paella and chips.
It didn't look the kind of place. They'd have gone for somewhere more elaborate. What's wrong? Look. There's a cat.
But all this plastic stuff, who else knows about it?
No one.
What, you're on your own?
Well, who else is there? I mean, you lot, all you do is eat chips, go to bed and watch telly. While all the time, underneath you, there's a war going on.
Do you think I should try the hospital? Suki said they had jobs going in the canteen. Is that it then? Dishing out chips? I could do A-levels.
You've seen how dangerous it is. Do you want to go home?
I don't know. I want... Oh, can you smell chips?
Yeah. Yeah.
I want chips.
Me too.
Right then, before you get me back in that box, chips it is and you can pay.
No money.
What sort of date are you? Come on then, tightwad, chips are on me. We've only got 5 billion years till the shops close.
And one more thing. Between you and me.
As a final resort, the excess poison can be exhaled through the lungs.
That's better. Now then, what do you think? Steak looks nice. Steak and chips.
Oh, Rose, have something to eat.
200,000 years in the future, he's dying and there's nothing I can do.
Well, like you said, 200,000 years, it's way off.
But it's not. It's now. That fight is happening right now. And he's fighting for us, for the whole planet, and I'm just sitting here eating chips.
Listen to me. God knows I have hated that man, but right now I love him. And do you know why? Because he did the right thing. He sent you back to me.
But what do I do every day, Mum? What do I do? Get up, catch the bus, go to work, come back home, eat chips and go to bed. Is that it?
It's what the rest of us do.
But I can't.
Why? Because you're better than us?
No, I didn't mean that. I'm going home.
Up to you. Back to your mum. It's all waiting. Fish and chips, sausage and mash, beans on toast. No, Christmas, turkey. Although, having met your mother, nut loaf would be more appropriate. Is that a smile?
No.
That was a smile.
So the year 5 billion, the sun expands, the earth gets roasted.
That was our first date.
We had chips.
Two days.
Sorry, could you just, there's a bit of gravy. No, just there.
2 days we've been here.
Blame your boyfriend, he's the one who put us onto this. And he was right. Boy in class this morning. Got knowledge way beyond planet Earth.
You eating those chips?
Yeah, they're a bit different.
I think they're gorgeous. Wish I had something just like this.
It's very well behaved, this place. I thought there'd all be happy slapping hoodies. Happy slapping hoodies with Asbos. Happy slapping hoodies with Asbos and ringtones. Huh? Huh? Oh, yeah. Don't tell me I don't fit in.
You were not permitted to leave your station during a sitting.
I was just talking to this teacher.
Hello.
He doesn't like the chips.
The menu has been specifically designed by the headmaster to improve concentration and performance. Now get back to work.
See? This is me. Dinner lady.
I'll have the crumble.
So gonna kill you.
Melissa, you'll be joining my class for the next period. Milo's failed me, so it's time we moved you up to the top class. Kenny, not eating the chips.
I'm not allowed.
Luke, extra class, now.
But my improvements aren't confined to the classroom. No. We've introduced a new policy here. School dinners are absolutely free, but compulsory. Do try the chips.
Oh, I'd love to, thank you.
You see, what's impressive is that it's been nearly an hour since we met her, and I still haven't said I told you so.
I'm not listening to this.
Though I have prepared a little I Was Right dance I can show you later.
£2, love.
See, all this time you've been giving it, he's different. But the truth is, he's just like any other bloke.
You don't know what you're talking about.
Maybe not. But if I were you, I'd go easy on the chips.
And their learning power is being accelerated by the oil. That oil from the kitchens, it works as a conducting agent, makes the kids cleverer.
But that oil's on the chips. I've been eating them.
What's 59 times 35?
2065. Oh, my God.
Hi. Do you know when the video shop around the corner opens?
No, he's a loyal one to himself.
Green, what are you doing here? This is my lunch cafe. This is where I come. Do you know someone called Eugene Jones? That's me, mate. That's me. About middle height, sandy hair, ordinary looking.
No. What can I do for you, love?
Yeah, I come in here every day. 2 eggs, ham and chips every day. 2 eggs, ham and chips, please. All those cars, all those lies moving through space. Hello. Can you give me the number for Filey Garage, Filey Road, Cardiff, please? All that humanity whizzing by in a frenzy of burgers and chips, bank holiday fun, burst tyres, screaming kids, and sudden heart attacks. Put me through, thanks.
How was it?
I don't think anyone saw me. Anything new?
I've got this tuned into the government wavelength so we can follow what Saxon's doing.
Yeah, I meant about my family.
Still says the Jones family taking him for questioning. Tell you what, though, no mention of Leo.
He's not as daft as he looks. I'm talking about my brother on the run. How did this happen?
Nice chips. Actually, they're not bad.
Morning, Tish. Smell that sea air. Makes me long for good old British fish and chips. Yeah, what do I get? Cold mashed Swede. Some hotel. Last time I booked over the internet.
Oh, wait, this morning, Jeffrey, the Slidine Jeffrey, he went mad when he nicked my bag. So? What's the Slidine gonna care about that? You saw him, he sniffed it. He was scared.
But what was in that bag?
My books, some Tangfastics and my lunch.
Well, what was in your lunch?
Cold chip sandwich. I made it this morning. I wasn't going to eat anything from the canteen of death.
What, the Slitheen are allergic to potato, bread, butter?
No, Slitheen in the office, she was eating a sandwich. What was on those chips?
Just salt and vinegar.
Salt, must be it.
If the Slitheen are made mostly from water, you'll dehydrate them. Like slugs.
No, they put extra salt in everything. Bread, butter. It's got to be something else. It's got to be the vinegar.
Vinegar, that's acetic acid. Reacts with calcium.
And the Slitheen are made of calcium. I'm right. It's the vinegar. Kitchen!
There was this woman who took control, said she knew what to do, said she could stop the MRI or something. Sarah Jane, her name was. Sarah Jane Smith.
Sarah Jane Smith was a freelance investigative journalist, formerly of Metropolitan magazine. Her body was recovered from the hospital late this afternoon. Miss
What's for
Smith
tea? I've got nothing in. I'll get chips. Last of my wages. Fish and chips, yeah?
Along with his teenage friends, Maria Jackson and Clyde Langer. It is feared that they also perished.
Came in every afternoon, 3 on the dot, milky tea and a tea cake. Used to leave me silly notes. Miss Wilson, be mine. Miss Wilson, I adore you. Then, one day, Miss Wilson, will you be Mrs. Smith? So I sent one back. Mr. Smith, I will. We still do it. Look. Mrs. Smith, chips for tea, please. You probably think we're soft, Victoria.
I don't. I think it's lovely.
Now, you see, that's what you don't want to do. Eat it all at once. Tempting, I know. But if you make it last, it can last all day.
Or more. With cheese and chips, and meat and gravy, and cream and beer, and pork and beef and fat and great big chunks of hot and wet and red.
Good for you, mate. Maybe we better be going.
When we went on a run, we didn't have any money, see. We put the last of the coins in the phone box to get through to you. So if there's any chance you could, see. Thank you. Oh, great. Thanks, that's magic.
I'll have steak, pie and chips, a cup of tea.
Just a latte.
Okay, I won't be a sec, I'll leave you to it.
Steak, pie and chips twice? It's a military compound.
Who wants fish and chips? I'll drop you both off. Take your time. Don't rush.
And you?
Things to do. Things involving other things.
Well, we'll stay with you. We'll do the other things.
Doctor! What is happening to her?
Contractions.
Contractions?
She's going into labour.
Did you say? No, of course I didn't. Sorry, I don't like this. Oh.
You're going to have to start explaining some of this to me, Doctor. What, the birds and the bees? She's having a baby. I needed to see the flesh in its early days. That's why I scanned it. That's why we were there in the first place. I was going to drop you off for fish and chips first, but things happened and there was stuff and shenanigans. It's a beautiful word. Shenanigans.
Chicken and chips. Didn't have any fish. Too expensive. We'll go mob.
And I got the beers. I'll have mine. Oh, sure.
And that's a tree, and... Oh! And this is grass. Cows eat grass, and they go moo, and they make milk. You like milk, don't you? They also make steak. Yeah, I like steak. Especially with chips. But they have to come from the chippy. Definitely not from the oven. Oven chips are the work of bad cooking goblins.
That's nice. Did you see the fish?
Yeah, that's school dinner sorted for next week. Could have come battered with chips, though.
They're saying it's some kind of freak weather thing. Anyway, I ate fish. When it's raining chocolate, let me know.
School chips. Best chips in the world.
The menu said there was toad in the hole. Mr. Smith said there are 500 species of toad. When I asked which one we were having, the dinner lady didn't seem very pleased. Now I have to sing a song in front of everyone. A special song. I have to sing it to a god. I'm really scared.
Everyone's scared when they're little. I used to be terrified of getting lost. I used to have nightmares about it. And then I got lost. Blackpool Beach, bank holiday Monday, about 10 billion people. I was about 6. My worst nightmare come true.
What happened?
My world ended. My heart broke. And then my mum found me. We had fish and chips, and she drove me home, and she took me up, and she told me a story.
This isn't my home, by the way.
Sorry. I'm sorry about that. I missed.
Where are we?
Glasgow, I think.
Ah, you'll fit right in. Scottish.
Right. Shall we, Do you want to go and get some coffee or chips or something, or chips and coffee?
Coffee. Coffee would be great. You're buying.
I don't have any money.
You're fetching then.
I'm not sure that I'm the fetching sort.
Yeah. Still not sure you get a vote.
This is dangerous now.
It was dangerous before. Everything's dangerous if you want it to be. Eating chips is dangerous. Crossing the road's no way to live your life. Tell her. You're supposed to be teaching her.
Look, I have a duty of care, okay? You know what that is?
Of course I know what a duty of care is. What are you suggesting?
Love your lectures. They're totally awesome.
Why'd you come to my lectures when you're not a student?
Okay, so my first day here in the canteen, I was on chips. There was this girl, student, beautiful, like a model, only with talking and thinking. She looked at you and you perved. Every time. Automatic, like physics, eye contact, perversion. So I gave her extra chips. Every time. extra chips, like a reward for all the perversion. Every day, got myself on chips, rewarded her. Then finally, she looked at me like she'd noticed, like actually noticed all the extra chips. Do you know what I realised? She was fat. I'd fatted her. But that's life, innit? Beauty or chips? I like chips. So does she, so that's okay.
And how does that in any way explain why you keep coming to my lectures?
Yeah, it doesn't really, does it? I was hoping something would develop. One time, you were going to give a lecture on quantum physics. You talked about poetry.
Poetry, physics, same thing.
How? Is it the same?
Because of the rhymes. What are you doing at this university?
I always wanted to come here.
Yeah, to serve chips. Time. Time doesn't pass. The passage of time is an illusion, and life is the magician. Because life only lets you see one day at a time.
Just chips, yeah? See, this is the point. You don't call the helpline because you are the helpline.
Don't sentimentalize me. I don't just fly around helping people out.
What are you doing right now?
I happen to be passing by, so I'm mucking in.
You never passed by in your life. You couldn't even leave me serving chips. So I'm not gonna leave you. So I'm like you now. I'm not human anymore.
I can make you human again. It's all just atoms. You can rearrange them any way you like. I can put you back home. I can make chips and live your life. Or you can come with me.
So you're back?
Yeah, sort of. Not really, just a few hours. I bought chips. You gonna let me in or what?
It's not a good time.
I got chips though.